So this is a loquat that I had gotten from Lowe's. It was on discount, but it's pretty much dead. And not because of the cold, it's just they get these rains at the bottom, which are grafted. And that's one thing I hate about grafted plants. Again, I always oppose grafted plants. I understand its use, but it's not the best thing. So I have a loquat seedling, which is a lot better in my opinion. And this has been out all winter, and this is how I know that the winter does not affect loquats here. And here's another example of a graft. So this is a plum graft that they just don't do good. Grafts they don't do good. It's better to do wood cutting, which you can't do with loquats that I know of, and you can't do cuttings with avocados. So I see why you would want to graft them, but I would go with the seedling of a loquat because they still produce fruits. Within 3 to 7 years, you're good. This is one that I've been babying. That's a plum graft, and there's a American plum that's over there. The American plums sprout like different runners. And then we have Alhorn White of Indiana, pawpaw, lesser known pawpaws, but better pawpaws. And then we have the Green River Bell white pawpaw. The white pawpaws are different than the orange pawpaws. But this is just one little property that shows a brief overview of no protection on the palm, but this displays a good example of why site selection is important. These pines catch the ice and the snow, leaves this area without damage, because an ice, what it does when it touches the plant, it bursts the cells in the plants and it splits the cells. With the palm is different. But if we're talking about like an avocado tree, for example, this is why site selection is important, is that if there is ice that touches the bark or the branch, it could potentially make the wood split. I wish there was a better pine, or like a pine here, to catch the ice and the snow in the winter, but this is where it's gonna go. Or maybe I might move it a little bit more to the right here. I think this would be a spot. But I don't like it being completely right there where the peach is, because I have high hopes that it will survive, just like the Fantastic is able to survive. So we'll see what happens.